Hey, good morning. Hi, I'm your party artist. It's Kim Overholt here at my studio, Overholt Arts and Entertainment Studio, where I'm here to help you have fun and learn a little bit about art. And yes, I'm running late today. It takes me forever now to just try and get a good picture of me to like put on the front cover there, so you know what you're looking at. So this is what you're looking at today. Hi, I'm Kim Overholt, and I'm here to give you a little bit of pointers on how to do art and things like that. It's a nice, beautiful, balmy day here in Niagara. And yes, I know I'm wearing a little bit less, but that's just because I like to wander around with a little bit less sometimes because when it's warm, I like to wear less. And that's nothing against me. It's just something that I prefer to have less clothes on when it's hot out. It makes sense, It makes sense to me, anyways. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a great day too. And yeah, I've decided I'd decorate, make my makeup today because if I was in France today, I'd be in Cannes, and I would decorate my face for Cannes Festival. Yeah, I'd be all glammed up and everything. So, um, I don't have fancy jewels. I don't have adornments and stuff like that. This is all I got. This is me. Yeah, I'm sure at Cannes they probably go like, okay, you can just kind of go over to the side there. You're good. You just stay over there. I can dream. I know. I have dreams. Yeah, back in the day, I used to think that, I mean, I could be an artist, not just an artist, but I could also be like an actress. I could be on stage. I could do all kinds of things. Um, sometimes being shy has its disadvantages, yeah. So I was very shy. I probably missed a lot of opportunities and didn't really get the chance to. But you know what? I'm here now, and I enjoy. I'm enjoying my age, and I was doing little modeling actually for fun, and it was very enjoyable. And for Tuesdays, like today is just like a regular little podcast to just talk about art and talk about like the Cannes Festival. Can you imagine? I have so many ideas for stories. I really, really do. I could, and that's the reason I do well, like I could show you. And as you know, I do a lot of painting. I do a lot of paintings, and I do a lot of comic book art because comic book art is just the next step to putting it into making it into a movie. And I have great ideas for movies. I have so many stories. I have this one story. I'm going to give you a little bit of hint of a story that I'm working on right now. Well, it's a progressing story. I've had it for next to forever. It's called The Devil's Suit, and it's basically four stories, and it all kind of has to do with contracts and negotiations and a little bit of um, demonic stuff to it too. It's really actually not really as bad as you think it is. Like the story itself is basically like the suit devil suit is like the suits of a deck of cards. So like in the deck of cards you have hearts, clubs, spades, and diamonds, of course. And I made four stories with the four different things. So one's called the Devil's Heart, one's called the Devil's Spade, one's called the Devil's Club, and one's called the Devil's Diamond. And they're really really awesome stories that I made. And maybe one day I will do them up as a cartoon and be able to show you. I know I'm getting older, but I still have all this stuff that I have in me to put out to there to you guys and see if if you are interested or do you know somebody who maybe is a filmmaker and would be interested in some kind of different storyline, if you will, about the devil's suit, the devil's suit. So yeah, so I yeah, so the whole thing today is Cannes Festival, and I am like dressed today like I'm going to be going to Cannes myself. Of course, I'm not. I'm not. I'm very actually, this is a nice little. It glows in the dark, so I don't know if you can see it. It probably won't glow for you right now because it's not, but it does. It glows, and yeah, and I love to talk about doing all kinds of stories. I do have a story. If you're ever interested in reading a story on Kindle, it's called The Plight of Time, and it's about a how old is this? It's about a 9-year old. No, no, no. maybe older, 11-year-old boy who finds this special book and manages to end up in a different world because of the spells that are in this book. So, yeah, it's a really cool story, and it is adaptable into movies too for any of those who are in cans and maybe would can the con. I'm saying it wrong because I'm just so Canadian. I'm so white and not with it. So what it is con. You pronounce it con festival. And if I was at con, I would be bringing definitely a lot of really cool stories, and I would be so, you know, I'd be decked out to the nines and showing myself around. I'm sure. There's so many stories that I love of France too. One being, of course, the horror at Fontenay. There's also the long stories of the French Revolution, stories of oh Gaston Gaston Leroux, and of course, oh God, the guy who did the Thousand and One Ghosts, Alexander Dumas. The whole story of those places, and it's funny because afterwards, if you go and Google Earth, a lot of the stuff that's in the story of different places in France, there's some pretty interesting looking buildings that have. Little symbols and things on them, which make you wonder if some of the stories that Alexander Dumas was telling were a little bit on the real side, because there's some truth in fiction. There's always something that's real behind the unreal, you could say. People tell stories about witches and ghosts all the time, and people never really talk about like seeing witches like actually casting spells, or you don't actually see a ghost like all of a sudden come out of nowhere, say boo to the camera or whatever, and then kind of disappear. Now it's all kind of like a thing that we kind of in our mind we're like, oh, that woman, she knows some spells, she's a witch. No, that woman, she does tarot cards, she's a witch. No, 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 it doesn't go like that. It's just it's that kind of term is like that's not quite what it is all about either. So, and of course, the theory of ghosts and people being energy, being beings of energy that we are, I should say, because I was talking about uh, we we are light emitters. Like we don't all just emit heat from our bodies, but we emit light. We are light photons as well. We are part of the sun. We are all connected to the earth. So, I mean, yeah, getting deep in everything again, it just everything's connected. And it's really kind of when you see how everything kind of draws on itself and puts it together, it's like it's a fascinating, beautiful, amazing world. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. And I'm glad that you guys watch and you want to learn a little bit about the art that I do, and see what the difference is between my art and say somebody else's art, where um, I do things a little bit differently, as I say, and I like to show people things a little bit differently too. So I don't tend to be the normal creature that you usually see, and I don't want to ever be put into any kind of pigeonhole because I'm an artist. I am beyond anything that you could fit into a box. And sometimes I wish I had my days. I have my days where I really wish I could fit into a box that somebody could like tell me, but it doesn't work like that. Especially when you have a lifestyle that I have, and it's all great. The great thing about having a great lifestyle is being able to see the difference between yourself and another person who maybe doing maybe on the right path and a little bit different from you. Kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe doing something better than you are, and trying to get out there like I am all the time, off of my own business. And I'm sure everybody out there too who owns a business had the same thing happen to them. It shaved off a couple years, and now I only have like 1 year left before my actual business license expires, and I've only managed to get maybe a couple of events in, a couple shows, where I know if it had been different, if I would have gotten the poison shots and jabs and whatnot, I probably would have been able to start a lot sooner. But I will not take anything that does not belong in my body. So just putting it out there. So, and I know I do believe in a lot of, yeah, just so you guys are not, oh, she's all against the jet. No, I'm not against vaccines. I'm against this vaccine because it's not a vaccine, it's an RNA, which means it's not for the virus, it's for the blood, and it's not it's not what you think it is. Do the information. Look up the information like I did, and you know. In the meantime, that's part of the reason why my business was a little bit put on behind because I decided that I would wait and find out more information about what was going on. And now that I know the truth, and now that I'm back out there again, and that there are people that aren't afraid to hang out with people out like myself, it makes it a lot easier. And you know what? I'm not sick. You're not sick. If I was sick, I would keep away from you. If you were sick, I would keep away from you. And if I was sick, I would keep away from you. But I'm not sick, and I love to meet people, and I love to be out there, and I love to be a part of everything. And there's my painting party that I did on Sunday was fantastic, and I have things coming up in the future, which is going to be great too. And I'm so excited, and I hope you get a chance to come out to see me. I'm going to be selling off a lot of my artwork, and if you want some of my artwork, you got to come out and get it. So if you want to know more about it, contact me in the comments below. And if you want to follow me, please follow me and come to my website, KimoverHolt.com, and learn a little bit more about me. And today we're going to do a little bit of divination because it is Tuesday, and Tuesday is magic, is magical Tuesdays, and I always want to try and give you something really interesting and fascinating to think about during the course of maybe the remainder of the week, that kind of thing too. I hope you like my makeup. I really tried to make myself look up. Well, of course, like I say, I don't have the baubles and whatnot to decorate myself with because, poor. But if you'd like to contribute, in the comments below, there's also like sections that places that you can, you want to donate or whatever the case may be. Put a little bit in my direction so I can show you more about how to do some art. That's a good thing too. I enjoy doing it for you, and I love showing a little bit of a divination too. And I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope I have more people visiting my website and more people coming here to see my YouTube now that I'm trying to get it to look a little bit better. I gotta do my hair. My roots are showing. My racing stripes are coming through again, so I have to start doing my hair. But in the meantime, Raquel Welch, eat your heart out. Oh, wait a minute, no, that's not. Sorry, what's that? Come on. There we go. Raquel Welch, eat your heart out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, enough of that. Yeah. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I love to talk. I do. I'm a one who enjoys talking, and I love to be. You know what? If I was at Cannes, if I was at Cannes, I would be definitely schmoozing with a whole bunch of people. I love talking to people and getting to know people. I really like a lot of people that are out there say that celebrities might be hard to know, but I'd like to know a celebrity. And the card of the day is the Ace of Wands, which means force. So good forces of nature, good forces coming your way. Some people say that it looks like a little bit of might look a little bit like a vagina. It might. You never know. So and it's the butterflies too. So I mean, everything has a meaning. Everything, it's not just me that sees things in the cards. If you see something special in this card, that really contributes more to something about you than me, of course. The placards and lace and the sword, the Ace of Swords, which means force. Force. So it's something you want, you got to go out and get it. So there's the thing for today. And let me just read you a little bit of what it says. So, So it's a very airy kind of thing too. Let's see, there it is. Force, force. And it says for you today, make long-term goals and initiate them immediately. Some destruction may be necessary to cut away the dead wood, but do not force or manipulate. If you use powerful force in unjust manipulation or punishment, karma, the law of cause and effect, will determine your destiny. So don't push anything that is going to do you well. This card can be seen as a two-edged sword capable of both attack and defense. Concentrate on the principles and not on the form. There you go. Principles are important, very, very. And form, of course. Forms change, as my form does, constantly as we age. As the age changes, we change as well. So, there you go. Let's see. Adversity and doubt can be conquered through effort. There you go. So it might take a little effort to get to where you're going. And if you want to be in the Cannes Festival and you want to do the Cannes Festival, you have to make sure that you have all your ducks in order. You can make sure that you have your film made and you have all the things in line that they have for the um, regulations for what you're supposed to do for the films and blah, blah, blah. You can have a short film at Cannes if you want to. I might do that. I might do a short film at Cannes. I might never even get out there, but I'd do a short film at Cannes. And I'm giving this a really good shuffle because the next time I come up, who knows? And hey, it's love. That's love. And I wish love to all of you today. I'm so glad. I have this one friend, like I say, in Kenya, and he's doing well, and I'm so happy for him, and that he's doing really well because I know that he was suffering for a while, and I like to see that people are doing well. And some of my friends that I know that are out in California, some of my friends that I know that are out in Texas, some of my friends that I know that are out in, like I say, California, heading towards, where do I have some places like on the other side of the globe. You guys, oh yeah, my friend from Germany who's in Japan right now. Impossible Germany, unlikely Japan. Brad Pitt. I just want to say, oh, okay, Shiloh. You're gonna be 16. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. You're gonna be 16. That's so wonderful. Wow. Okay. So, you know what I'm gonna say. Peace out, brother, with a little bit added. I love you guys. I love you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be. I'd be here but I wouldn't be as happy as I am knowing that you guys are out there. You know, it takes two to tango, and three to foxtrot, and four to just keep on dancing. And I hope you do keep on dancing. Life is wonderful, and I always say it's what you make it. And yeah, just enjoy it. Enjoy, Karen. Have some champagne. Hey, I got some rosé coming up, and there's a birthday coming up, and I got some rosé just to share. So I might do that. Okay, so have a great day, you guys. I'm going off on a tangent, but that's just because I want to get outside and soak up the sun before I have to go to work. So you, I love you. You be careful, because if I find you, you're in big trouble, Mister. Peace out, brother, with a little bit added, as my mom used to say. And as long as you're in peace and being loved, that's all that matters. You guys.